Hard on the aura farming design and even harder on battery life, the Realme P4X is a phone that instantly grabs attention. But once the aura points run out, does it still have enough riz to justify the price? Let's start with the obvious. This rally white colorway is an absolute aura farmer. The racing stripes, sharp accents, and motorsport-inspired design make it feel like it should come with a pit crew. And it works. In a sea of black rectangles, this phone stands out and actually has personality. But let's be clear, the Aero racing design is mostly visual. There's no extra gaming hardware or cooling, just aesthetics. Still, it does give the phone identity. Despite the massive 8,000 mAh battery, it doesn't feel like a brick. And at 219 grams, it's not light, but the weight is balanced enough for long use. The design is a solid 4 out of 5. It looks different and it stands out. Inside, you get a Unisoc P7250 processor, 4GB of RAM, and 256GB of storage. In 2026, that combo might raise a few eyebrows, especially for a gaming branded phone, but Realme clearly focused on storage and efficiency over raw power. You also get a 6.8-inch 120Hz display, which does keep scrolling smooth, although it is only HD+. Not the sharpest, though it does help extend battery life. Android 16 and an IP64 rating add some long-term value. Hardware scores a 3.5 out of 5. Solid, but not a powerhouse. For Mobile Legends, this phone performs really well. It feels like it was made for it. There's smooth gameplay, stable frame rate, snappy touch response, and no overheating even on long sessions. Call of Duty is more demanding, but still solid on low settings, with stable performance even in heavy battle royale moments like hot drops and smoke fights. The stereo speakers and 10-finger touch support also improve gameplay, but on medium and high settings, frame rate drops become noticeable, so low is your sweet spot. Genshin Impact is where it hits the ceiling. On lowest settings, it runs at about 30 FPS, which is playable but not ideal. Medium introduces more lag and heat, while high is basically unplayable. That said, this is expected for this level of chipset. Now, quietly in the background, AI features help stabilize everything. It's less flashy AI and more background support. AI Ultra Boost, network optimization, and cleanup acceleration working to keep performance smooth and stable. The camera is a 50-megapixel shooter. It does get the job done, but let's be real. This isn't the reason you're going to be buying this phone. The real main character here is the battery, and it's ridiculous. The 8,000 mAh battery easily lasts through hours of gameplay, scrolling, and video. In our testing, 4 hours of gaming only dropped it by about 30%. Pair that with the HD Plus display, and endurance becomes the biggest highlight. Charging is also impressive, from 56% to 74% in just 21 minutes. Fast enough for a battery of its size. User experience gets a 4 out of 5 from us. At an SRP of 15,999 pesos, it sits in that interesting space where you stop and actually think about the value. It's already giving you 256GB of storage, a 120Hz display, reliable everyday gaming performance, and a battery that easily outlasts most of the competition. While it's far from perfect, and you're still trading off raw power and display sharpness, but for what it offers, it feels like a risk that's actually worth considering if battery life and endurance matter to you. Value earns a 3 out of 5 from me. So, here's the bottom line. The Realme P4X sells the racing fantasy hard. But the real story isn't the design. It's the battery that refuses to die.